Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Corsicana High School's 2025 graduation ceremony. Please rise for the processional.
Good evening and welcome to graduation program for Corsicana High School class of 2025. Please remain standing for our national anthem sung by the Corsicana High School a cappella choir, followed by All Hail Corsicana played by the Corsicana High School band, directed by senior Marissa Flores.
Miss Brandon, do you want us in the middle? Okay. Salute.
Hi, Missy.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, 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 brave.
Thank you. You may be seated. Once again, good evening. My name is Aaron Tidwell, and I have the distinct pleasure of being the principal of Corsicana High School. I also have the pleasure of welcoming the graduating class of 2025, as well as all the family and friends that are present to honor these students for the crowning achievement known as high school graduation. At this time, I would like to recognize our platform guest, Superintendent of Corsicana ISD, Ms. Stephanie Howe, Board President Brad Farmer, Board Vice President Dr. Seth Brown, Board Secretary Kamar Chambers, Board Member Jamie Roman, Board Member Kathy Branch, Board Member Melissa Castillo, and Board Member Chris Minkins. Please join me in thanking these individuals one more time for their service and commitment to Corsicana High School and the Corsicana Independent School District. As we proceed tonight celebrating the class of 2025, we honor and remember Madison Aker. Though she is no longer with us, her spirit and impact remain a cherished part of our journey. I would like to salute your families for the love and support they have given you over the last 13 years of school. They are part of the reason you sit where you are today. Next, I would like to salute the class of 2025 for meeting all of the requirements for graduating high school in the state of Texas. And I would like to salute the class of 2025 for earning $5.8 million in scholarships. Next, I would like to recognize the faculty and staff members of Corsicana High School who have spent countless hours supporting our students, believing in our students, and creating expectations of greatness for our students. The faculty and staff of Corsicana High School is an amazing group that is constantly working hard at finding ways for each individual student to be successful. I want to thank you for everything that you do for our students. Students, each of you has experienced your own individual journey that has led you to this point tonight. And although none of these journeys are exactly alike, they are all ending the same way tonight, with success. The journeys that each of you took had obstacles and roadblocks along the way. The fact that you are here tonight at Corsicana High School graduates means that you persevered and continued to work, making sure that nothing got in your way of you accomplishing your goal. Tonight marks an end, but more importantly, it marks a beginning. Ahead of you lies a road filled with opportunity, challenge, and discovery. You are stepping into a world that needs your voice, your leadership, your kindness, and your courage. And I know without a doubt you are ready. Seniors, as you walk across this stage and into the world ahead, remember this simple truth. You don't control everything that happens to you, but you do control how you respond. That's the R factor. How you choose to respond to the events in your life determines the outcome. So live above the line. Respond with discipline, not emotion. Choose intention over impulse. Own your attitude, your actions, and your impact. That's how you'll build a life of purpose, no matter what comes your way. Congratulations to the class of 2025. And now I would like you to please join me in welcoming to the stage our CHS Student Council President, Ms. Saray Curry.
Good evening. To our families, our friends, our faculty, and most importantly, to the unforgettable class of 2025. I stand here today deeply honored as your class president, and while this moment is mine to speak, it belongs to all of us. Today is not just a ceremony. It is a reflection of where we've been a celebration of who we are, and a glimpse into who we are about to become. Let's be real, this year, it was chaos. But somehow, through all the laughter, the stress, and the crash outs, we made it. While writing this speech, I began to go down memory lane, starting with middle school, elementary. While we were first learning how to spell the word graduation, our biggest flex was beating our siblings at Just Dance, watching Disney Channel after school, and showing off our bicycles like they were trophies. Then came intermediate school, the peak of our cringe era. We were flipping water bottles, spitting fidget spinners, and begging our parents for iPhones to make Musical.lys. Oh yeah, and don't forget about Mr. Dorn always heckling at us to do right. Then came middle school, which was great until that 2-week spring break that changed our lives forever. We were stuck in our rooms getting yelled at to get on our Zoom. We had The Box by Roddy Ricch on replay, and we used Snapchat 24/7. Then came high school. We survived the TikTok ban, junior year, and last-minute typed essays at 11:59. But through all of it, we grew. Tonight, we stand side by side wearing matching caps and gowns, and at first glance, we all look the same. Until you realize, behind every gown is a different journey, behind every smile is a different story, and behind every step we took to this stage was a challenge we had to overcome. Some of us fought to stay afloat in school while dealing with battles at home. Some of us questioned our worth, our purpose, and wondering if we were enough. Some of us smiled in the hallways while quietly carrying the weight of the world, and yet we made it. Not because it was easy, but because we refused to give up. These caps and gowns are more than just fabric. They're the threads of every late night, every sacrifice, and every small win that brought us here. They showed us that we are united through our resilience and our growth. So fellow classmates, let this be the truth you carry forward. Your struggles shaped you, but it did not define you. You are stronger than your worst days and more powerful than your biggest fears. To my classmates, thank you for the memories, from the wild football games, to y'all clocking my teeth about the announcements, to us having way too much fun on the prom dance floor. Even though y'all drive me crazy, mainly Israel, Pete, and Jermiel, I wouldn't trade these moments for anything. I love you guys so much, and I will continue to support each and every one of you to success and beyond. To my officers, Kiana, Maria, Nafil, Kaden, Laverne, Alex, Kamaria, Sadie, Emma, and Lainey, thank you for being the dream team. I could not have asked for better people to lead with. To Ms. White, thank you for being my backbone, and your belief in me has pushed me to the finish line. To Thomas, Sharon, and Lane, thank you for being the best role models I can ever ask for. I couldn't be half the president I am today without you guys. To my mama and daddy, thank you for showing up always believing in me, and always supporting me. To Ms. Laura, thank you for being my safe space. And to Courier, thank you for being the best friend in the whole wide world and supporting me through all my delusional decisions. Class of 2025, this is not goodbye. This is just a start of something extraordinary. And with that being said, this is your Class of 2025 President, Saray Curry, officially signing off. Congratulations and thank you.
Good job, Saray.
Thank you, Saray. And now I'd like you to please join me in congratulating one of our 2 valedictorians this year to the stage, Mr. Eric Guo.
Good evening, students, parents, teachers, and administrators. Welcome to the Class of 2025's graduation ceremony. My name is Eric, and I am one of the co-valedictorians for the Class of 2025, along with Ellie Stewart. I'll begin my co-valedictorian speech today by talking about our past 4 high school years before Eddie will speak to you all about the future and what comes next. Firstly, to the students of Class of 2025, congratulations on finally making it to the big day. For the past 4 years of our lives, we have all worked relentlessly both in and outside of the classroom to reach this day. Throughout our high school journey, I'm sure we've all made beautiful memories that we'll remember for the rest of our lives with our friends, teachers, or extracurricular activities. For me, I remember my most memorable experience being the welcoming environment that everyone showed me when I first moved here in my freshman year, realizing my passion in computer science in my video game design class in my sophomore year, having fun with my friends doing experiments in physics for my junior year, and working together with my friends to create the countless creative projects for my English class in my senior year. I hope that everyone here today has also made just as many memories of their time at CHS that they will remember long after we graduate. While our high school story has come to an end, I know that the memories we have made will forever stay with us to treasure. Next, to all the parents here today, congratulations and thank you for coming here today to celebrate your children's conclusion of high school. I know that I speak for every student in the audience today when I say that we couldn't have made it this far in life without you. I know the sacrifices that my parents have made to set me up to come this far in life, so I know that y'all have also done a lot for your children. To my mom and dad, thank you for your unconditional love, constant belief in me, and the time you sacrificed for me that has allowed me to arrive where I am tonight. To the rest of the parents here tonight, it is likewise your love, encouragement, and sacrifice that have made this moment possible. Thank you for being the foundation of the class of 2025. Moving on, I would also like to congratulate the teachers and administrators of CHS. Throughout every class of my high school years, I have witnessed every teacher and counselor at CHS give their all in supporting their students so that they may succeed not just in life, just in school, but also for life after high school. To Mr. Gross, who helped me confirm my interest in my major, to Mr. Kasperzik, your dedication to physics is one that I look up to emulate in my own life, and to Ms. Talley, who nurtured my literary and composition skills significantly while keeping the stress at a minimum. You perfectly exemplify the values that I can see in every CHS teacher and counselor. I truly believe that the teachers and counselors at CHS want the best for their students, and I know that every student here today feels the same way. To the administrators who work behind the scenes to enable our teachers and counselors to work the way they're doing, thank you for all the hard work you put in to make CHS such a supportive environment. To all our CHS teachers, thank you for your hard work as the backbone of every student here today, and congratulations on seeing your hard work also pay off. Lastly, I would like to give a quick shout out to my two closest friends, Kaden Lyles and Juliana Hernandez, for their unconditional friendship and support toward me over these 4 years. From the physics labs to the calculus quizzes, the English projects to the Cleverment podcast, y'all made the moments all so much brighter. While I may not be the most expressive of my feelings, usually, thank you for accompanying me on this journey and making it a lot more memorable and fun. As my speech draws to an end, thank you again to the students, parents, teachers, and administrators for making tonight possible for everyone. Now please welcome Ellie Stewart for her co-valedictorian speech.
Good job.
Thank you, Eric. Now please join me in congratulating our second of two valedictorians, Miss Ellie Stewart.
Good evening. I know it sounds cliche, but I cannot believe this time has finally come. I remember starting kindergarten in an outfit I had probably picked out a month in advance with a lunchbox that matched my backpack. Now I stand before you in a dress I've also chosen more than a month ago, this time beneath my cap and gown. We're often so eager to start the next chapter or reach the end of something that we forget to pause and appreciate everything we've accomplished along the way as students. Everything I've achieved would not be possible without numerous people, so starting out, I would like to thank some really important people in my life. First off, thank you to my counselors. Thank you to Ms. Rux and Ms. Grounds for all the hours and effort you both put into helping me, especially when the race for valedictorian was close, and it felt like I was in y'all's office every other day. Thank you to Ms. Daniels. You were our counselor back in Collins, and I was so excited when I learned that you would be moving up to high school with us. Thank you for the countless hours you spend helping us with scholarships and all the pictures you take. Still don't know how you have storage on your phone, but we are forever grateful for you. Thank you to our principal, Mr. Tidwell, and the drive you have to continually make CHS a better place. Thank you to all the admin at Corsicana High School, the school board, and everyone involved with CISD. Thank you for all the time and effort y'all have put into our education and school experience. Thank you to all my teachers. Thank you for the work and pride you put into teaching us. Thank you for not only for the knowledge of material, but for the real-world applications you have given us. Like Ms. Richter, I'm sorry, but I'll probably never have to find the area of a water bottle using derivatives and integrals ever again. But I will remember the life lessons you taught us concerning the hallways. If you know what I'm talking about. Thank you to Mr. Flores. The knowledge you have in the most random things is very fascinating, and I know Hannah and I are very grateful to have a show to be able to watch and talk about thanks to your recommendation. Thank you to Dixon. Being in yearbook since freshman year has been such a blessing. Thank you for your guidance and support you have given me all throughout my high school career. Thank you to my coaches. Thank you to Procel and all the time and effort you have put into the girls' soccer program here. And thank you to Coach James. Hopefully I can convince you to become an Aggie one day. I sadly do not have the time to personally thank all my teachers, but just know that you all have had a personal impact in my life, and I am very grateful for all of you. Thank you to my parents. They have, in all seriousness, been there for me every step of the way. Thank you to my mom for the unwavering love, time, and dedication you have poured into my education and growth since I was a child. You're the most selfless woman I know and always show up to everything, no matter how little it is. I know when I look into the crowd of parents, I can always find my mom's face. From Bowie holiday parties to all my GT presentations to my last soccer game, my mom was always there, being my #1 supporter. Thank you to my dad for the work and dedication you put towards our family. I have always strived to give my very best in all that I do so that I can make you proud. You are one of the wisest people I know, and I look up to you in so many ways. Thank you for the endless love and support you have given me. Thank you not only for being my soccer coach when I was little, but being my life coach in general. Your approval of me is one of the greatest things I value, and I hope I have made you proud. To my little sister, Charlotte, thank you for being the joy in my life. Thank you for all the things you have sacrificed this year to be at all our senior milestones. Your love for both Colton and I is evident in all that you do. I'm going to miss our nightly watching of Liv and Maddie, so keep our spot and don't watch any without me. To my twin brother, Colton, where do I even begin? You have been there since the beginning, but first let me settle any debates that he has caused. I am the older one. I never knew how truly blessed I was to have my twin in school with me until my little sister was starting school and said how scared she was because she didn't have someone she automatically knew like Colton and I have. And this is so true. Whenever starting a new school year, I did not have to be nervous because I knew I always had Colton by my side. You have been my biggest supporter throughout my life. Thank you for always making me laugh and appreciate the little things. You have always been so encouraging and wanting the best for me. I wholeheartedly believe that I would not be where I am today, standing in front of you all, without Colton. I am forever grateful to have such an amazing and caring person in my life. Thank you to all my friends. Thank you for being in my corner and rooting for me. Thank you for all the memories and laughs we have shared together, all the Crispito runs we made every Thursday to beat the crowd, the yanking of arms Hannah and I went through because we could not split the pole, especially on game days, and all the late nights with Colton, Aaron, and Audrey at the Navarro Library. Many memories were made there, but mostly because we were so tired and everything is funnier when we are delirious. To my grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and cherished family friends who are here tonight, thank you. Your unwavering love and support means the world to me, and I'm deeply grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you to my church family. Thank you to everyone who has had a hand in my walk with Christ and the growth of my faith. God's family is such a blessing, and I'm so thankful for the people He has placed in my life. But above all, I want to say thank you to my Lord. He's the creator of all, and I would not be here without Him. When writing this speech, I started reflecting on my life and time at Corsicana. From kindergarten to now almost being a Corsicana alumni, I have made countless memories and accomplished many goals. My freshman self would be ecstatic knowing her goal of being valedictorian was accomplished. My family knows how competitive I get, and it's hard to let myself lose sometimes. However, this challenging race has taught me many things that I'll use going forward in my life, and hopefully you all can too. I learned that life is fleeting, and you don't get that time back. So yes, set that goal for yourself, but do not totally consume yourself in achieving that goal that you forget to enjoy all the little moments that make up life. So take those opportunities presented to you. Make those memories with those around you. As we all know, 4 years is over in the blink of an eye. So do not put excess amount of pressure on yourself, but rather be in the moment and cherish the time you have been given. My mom has always said to put things into perspective and count my blessings. These words have had a huge impact in my life, especially in senior year. This year has flown by, and I remember repeating those words in my head whenever I got stressed over grades or overwhelmed in general. We are all starting a new chapter after tonight. Everyone's journey is going to look a little different from one another, and that's how it is supposed to be. Whenever you hit a bump in the road, which you will encounter at some point or another, put things into perspective and count your blessings. I have learned with experience that this will allow yourself to be content with where you are in life and appreciate the little things. One of my teachers in Bible class once said that you cannot be both anxious and thankful at the same time, and this stuck with me. I hope you will all remember it as well. The future and the unknown it brings can be exciting, but it can also be scary at times. So I hope this can be of some aid to you all, as it has been to me. I may not personally know everyone that is graduating with me tonight, but I do know that we have all gone through the same hallways and experienced a high school career of some sort. Some might be more excited than others to graduate and start a new journey in life, but I encourage you all to think back since freshman year and realize how much we have all grown as people. Be proud of how far you have come and all that you have accomplished. Think back on your favorite memory or teacher. Reflect and be thankful. We will never get this monumental time as high schoolers back. So I encourage you all to thank a friend, teacher, or family member for making your time at Corsicana High School memorable. Thank you, and gig 'em.
Thank you, Ellie. I would now like to introduce the Superintendent of Corsicana Independent School District, Mrs. Stephanie Howe. She will certify our graduates.
To the Corsicana ISD Board of Education, as superintendent, it is my privilege and honor to certify that the young men and women seated before you have met the requirements for the state of Texas and the Corsicana ISD for high school graduation. As such, they are eligible for all of the rights and privileges of this honor. They are now ready to receive their high school diplomas.
I know.
Hey, we got some backup. We got backup.
Eric Woe. Elliot Delane Stewart. Colton Miller Stewart. Ryan James Eaton. Caden Michael Lyles. Anais Ortiz. Aaron Josie Richter. Audrey Lee Richter. Sofia Lynn Tapa. Marissa Nicole Flores. Saul Gonzalez. Sarah Elizabeth Tolles. Sarah Ann Beck. Audrey Louise Leibel. Juliana Hernandez. Hannah Grace White. Dayanara Sarai Sosa. Alina Marie Aldana.
My middle name's Scott. Maynard Scott Sell. This one.
You want me to say Scott?
No, that's fine.
Maynard Scott Sowell. Elizabeth Sustaita Cañez. Matthew Ashton Barbie. Paige Rianne Cates. Ethan Davis Prater. Avery Grace Williams. Amisadai Cabrera Arreola. Esaú Sánchez Ansúrez. Maite García Zavala. Lisbeth Yareli Solís. Cassandra Hernández. Sebastian Raúl Baker. John Blake Phillips. Héctor Cervantes. Kiana Tayshawn Renee Dobitz. Lawson Durwood Gordon. Elisa Sánchez. Jesús José Lara. Zachariah Lee Abadian. Benjamin Edward Tarbutton. Mauricio Isaac Hernández. Matthew Ian Perez. Cameron Grace McCollum. Lane Kate Flossie Ware. Heidi Annette Pascasio Camacho. Laverne Elaine Soros. Kaylee Jade Cook. Ava Nicole Harris. Leslie Lynn Jones. Caslin Faye Thomas. Abigail Olivia Walthall. Aide Mayela Acevedo. Jason Alfaro. Velvet Moon Renee Allen. Diego Andrés Almazán. Kaylin Jarrett Alvarado. Alyssa Nicole Andazola. Ariana Amari Andrews. María Isamar Anguiano. Oscar Ansúrez. Isabel Kawil Apimoir. Lesma Isabel Arias. Andrew Ulises Armijo. Jocelyn Avila. José Isaí Ayala Vargas. Brian Alberto Ayala. Juliana Elise Asua. Connor Reed Babb. Wesley Mark Baggett. Nevea K. Bailey. Jocelyn Valderas. Keely Gail Barton. Héctor Bautista Jr. Francisco Eduardo Bazana Pereira. Janaya Devon Bell. Ashley Michelle Bennett. Javon Demetrius Betts. Neil Isaac Alexander Bybee. Dea Noel Birdwell. Braden Avery Blue. Jaden Lee Bolaños. Chelsea Chantel Bonilla. Ethan Jordan Bonner. Michelle Grace Boyd. Soraya Marie Bradley. Aaron Dassey Briones. Alicia Jonay Brooks. Justin Eric Brooks. Christian Damon Brown. LaShawn Terrence Brown. Michaela Brown. River Joseph Keith. Julian Jordan Soriano.
Go get him from there. No?
No. Oh.
Okay. Where's let him go? Okay, hold this. I'll go get him from the other side. Aiden Keith. River Keith. Aiden Keith. Oh.
Aiden Keith.
Emily.
Emily Taylor. Emily Taylor. I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
Mejia.
Emily Taylor Mejia. Trenton Scott Bruton. Brooklyn Burks. Van Caden Berklio. Montre Demel Bush Jr. Alexis Jane Laforet Bachelli. Nevea Calvin. Vanessa Camacho. David Lorenzo Camargo. Mia Nicole Campbell. Omar Eli Canales. Daniela Cano. Heriberto Antonio Cardosa. Jermicia Jalen Carley. Isaac Sean Carter. Héctor Damián Casillas. Anaya Hattie Luis Castañeda. Esperanza Castilleja. Javier Castillo. Laila Elizabeth Castillo. Estrella Castro. Vicente Eduardo Castro. Brianna Caroline Cedillo. Santiago Centeno. Miracle Chambers. Destiny Michelle Chanel. Adan John Chaparro. Jahir Chavez. Samantha Jean Childress. Summer Renee Colburn. Mariah Jasmine Cooks. Israel Cornejo. Alexa Michelle Cruz. Saray Javon Curry. Cameron Trene Davis. Mark Devon Davis Jr. Sophia Rose DeBott.
I did it. I did it. I did it.
Abraham Jordan de la Rosa. Valerie Victoria Diaz. Joel Dionette. Pete Ray Doak. McKenna Ann Dockery. Alyssa Aaron Dowd. Peyton Nicole Dowling. Ambrielle Nakia Dunn. Adric Duran. Peyton Michael Dutton. Kylie Donna Edwards. Brandon Escalante Martinez. Jeremiah Escamilla. Eduardo Esparza Jr. Tamar Espinosa Ortega. Alexis Barche Evans. Kaylee Nicole Evans. Mary Aileen Fanapin. Zamarcus Devon Falk. Dominic Mario Feliciano. Marianne Renee Finnis. Jaime Rafael Fierro. Giselle Figueroa Palafox. Ashley Aneli Flores. Josué Flores. Michelle Yaratzi Flores. Aiden Scott Ford. Serenity Ruby Rose Lynn Fox. Alyssa Brooke Freeman.
Pin it up. Pin it up, Cozy.
Emma Elaine Fuller.
There you go. There you go.
Ethan Wade Gafford. Alberto Galicia. Chelsea Yatsiri Galicia. Eric Galicia. Rogelio Jr. Galicia. Christopher Alexander Galindo. Journey Nicole Gallegos. Ubaldo García Zamora. Ángel Manuel Ponce García. Antonio Isaí García. Diego Damián García. Emiliano García. Hannah Marie Garcia. Isabella Garcia. Jacob Garcia. Josiah Adam Garcia. Kevin Alexander Garcia. Liliana Guadalupe Garcia. Perla Garcia. Alejandro Gervasio Jr. Jasmine Gail Mitrod Gilsworth. Ebony Yori Gomez. Julissa Gomez. Camila Montserrat Gómez Valderas. Araceli Gloria González. Celeste Viridiana González. Stephanie Maria González. Carson Alexander Govea. Fabian Drayden Govea. Bernacia Nenel Gray. Sanaya Ariana Gray. Adam Craig Green Jr. Mason Seth Greer.
Come on, Miss Laura. Come on, Miss Laura.
Kennedy Brooke Gross. Elena Nicole Gruber. Brianna Guajardo. Sherilyn Scarlett Guardiola Huitzacua. Brian Guerra. Emma Madeline Guerrero. Ariel Arredondo Guevara. Fabian Guido. Gabriel Guido. Jocelyn Guido. Bianca Marie Guzman Ramblas. Kaylee Renee Hall. James Michael Rayshawn Harris. Anderson Harrison Harry. Bobby Lee Hector Jr. Alexander Eliezer Hernandez. Daniela Tamara Hernandez. Devani Hernandez. Fernando Hernandez. Havana Scarlett Hernandez. Herson Alexander Hernandez. Jacqueline Rodriguez Hernandez. Rodrigo Hernandez. Teresa Hernandez. Paloma Michelle Hernandez Ayala. José Hernández Sánchez. Braden Elizabeth Herman. Edwin Deneen Hogan Jr. McKinley Lauren Holden. Logan Holland. Weston Thomas Hollingsworth. Antoinette Lachey Horn. Hannah Lachelle Horn. Michael Horn Reese. Anasia Sheree Leah Horton. LaKayla Janae Horton Howard. Trip Keen Howard. Tristan David Ray Howard.
It's getting real. Hold on. Don't say my name yet. Don't say my name yet. Please.
Tiana Hughes. Anthony J. Ibarra. Crystal Ibarra.
Knees weak, arms was heavy.
Shalkeen Ezekiah Eli. Landon Q. Irvin. Sky Mania Jackson. Tamia Lynn Jackson. Zyshawn Dwayne Jackson. Mia Hassel. Anaria Jacole Johnson. Braylon Michael Johnson. Jacob Gray Johnson. Michaela Cheyenne Johnson. Maria Lynn Johnson. Brett Patrick Jones. Jacoby Jones. Jaden Jones. Xavier Armand Jones. Lindsay Ruth Jonty. Colwyn James Kahanick. Lakias Dazana Kelly. David Lee Anthony Kennison. Dimitri Devontae Kennedy. J.C. Reese Kirk. Alexa Landaverde Roman. Marely Raquel Lara. Miguel Lara. Chloe Lawler. Kimora Sharon Lee. Destiny Marie Licon Sharon. Jayshawn Takeem Lloyd. Tyshawn Jakeem Lloyd. Antonio Locke. Aline Lopez Hernandez. Abigail Lopez. Bryant Lopez. Julian Lopez. Justin Isaac Lopez. Jesseline Shea Lorock. Destiny Lucio. Samantha Annalise Luevanos. Carol Valeria Luna. Raquel Luna. Jaden DeWin Lusk. Jada Lusk. Mariah Janae Lusk. Sanaya Renee Lusk. Jackson Caden Mahoney. Leo Brian Maldonado Patiño. Angelia Montinog. Matthew Alexander Martin. Daniela Martinez. Denise Martinez. Jason Eduardo Martinez. Aaliyah Renee Mathis. Ethan John Mathis. Jonathan Lee Wayne Mathis. Amarion Jonte McConley. Riley Alexis McConnell. Kieran Michaela McGee. Carson Michael McMullen. Christian Leonard McNutt. Annie Elaine McSpadden. Eric Chavez Medina. Isaac Xavier Medrano. Kelly Guadalupe Mercado. Grant Ethan Myers. Jacob Lee David Miller. Sasha Elizabeth Miller. Isaiah Armani Miranda. Cade Brian Mitchell. Elijah David Mojica. Camila Moncada Sánchez. Abigail Sofía Monge Ramos. Joshua Monge. Yasmín Teresa Castillo Monjaras. Braxton Micaiah Moreau. London Lee Moore. Jaslyn Diana Morales Espinosa. Jonathan Eduardo Ramos Morales. Liliana Michelle Morales. Víctor Manuel Morales Navarrete. Iván Moreno. Johnny Moreno. Michael Elias Moreno. Matthew Tyler Morgan. Emily Michelle Mosqueda. Addison Michelle Moultrie. Jasmine Marie Msinga. Ainsley Grace Mulligan. David Juan Munoz. Contria Denise Murphy. Mackenzie Hope Murphy. Adrián Sebastián Navarrete. Krista Fauna Nelson. Carlos Kevin Neri de Paz. Jasmine Bonet Newsom. Eileen Núñez Perez. Haley Oakley. Alex David Orozco. Kimberly Susana Orozco. Alejandra Ortiz.
You can say my middle name.
Nicholas Matthew Ortiz. Roberto Carlos Ortiz. Stephanie Ortiz. Isaac Ray O'Valley.
Pretty good. You? There you go.
Omengares Patrick. Saul Paz. Caitlin Renee Pennington. Irving Perez Ayala. Alexandra Perez. Penelope Ariadna Perez. Brianna Rosini Perry. Natalie Marlene Pimentel. Giovanni Pineda. Moisés Plazola. Jacoby Rashawn Lee Pleasant.
It's in my pocket. Oh, there.
Colby Alexander Ponce. Emiliano Felipe Ponce. Paola Ponce. Jocelyn Ponce Sánchez. Anthony Rubén Ramírez. Nancy Ramírez. Ashley Ramos. Catherine Ramos. Anthony Rangel. Leslie Rangel. Demiantre Lamar Reese. Kevin Dante Reese. Veronica Patricia Sarah Renfro. Bryson Carter Renner.
Can you always say Juan Reyes Salazar and not this one right here?
Juan Reyes Salazar. Citlali Reyes. Jocelyn Reyes. Alexa Fabiola Reynoso. David William Ricker. Alexa Mari Rivas. Yailin Sánchez Rivas. Catherine Tatiana Rivera Orellana. Jordan Kiana Robertson. Amaya Deshay Robinson. Aldo Iván Robles Gloria. Jocelyn Rocha. Aiden Wade Rodríguez. Alberto Medina Rodríguez. Daisy Sánchez Rodríguez. Jesús Adrián Rodríguez. Jesús Rodríguez Jr. Raúl Rodríguez. Roberto Medina Rodríguez.
Ezequiel.
Ezequiel Rojas. Maya Alexis Rojas. Maya Román. Emilio Romero Castro. Alejandro Rosales. Víctor Rosales Jr. Abigail Ganay Rigg. Andrea Lelung Rigg. Lindelta Rubin. Alexa Saldaña. Julián Salinas. Yadira Azul Salinas. Brianna Lynn Sami. Esmeralda Sánchez. Jairo Sánchez. Luis Felipe Sandoval. Héctor Ismael Santuario. Jesús Jair Santuario. Lily Lynn Scott. Bryson Rebecca Seals. Diego Segovia. Miguel Segovia. Nafil Sheikh. Alondra Silva. Juan Diego Silva. Zanata Denisha Slade. Billy Lane Slovak. Brooklyn Renee Smith. Kobe Shamar Smith. Gabe Allen Sod. Elaine Roselyn Solis Rivera. Mauricio Andrés Solís. Tyrus Sorum. Leslie Adilene Soto Gurrola. Miranda Soto Soto. Carla Soto. Jada Denise Spence. Zane Allen Stearman. Donovan Dante Steptoe. Jordan Omar Tamayo. Jocelyn Renee Tanner. Jermiel Lamont Taylor. Kylan Ann Thomas. LaCourier Brianna Thomas. Lauren O'Neill Thomas. Kiana Anise Tolliver. Alejandra Torres. Jair Torres. Andrea Merali Trejo. Itzair Sebastián Treviso Rodríguez. Jimena Turrubiartes. Kelton Rashad Tutt. Alexis Nicole Valdivia. Evelyn Giselle Vallejo. Taisudo Van Bearden. Kylie Jade Bendaventer. Mariah Ann Vega. Alberto Vega Arredondo. Lorena Velázquez. Daisy Villagran. LaKayla Rachel Walker. Cameron Lily Wetzel. Constance Serenity Lee Wiley. Brinley Grace Williams. Marshall Zane Williams. Shamar Williams. Jared Willingham. Jamiah Sanae Willis. Ayana Elise Wilson. Preston Omario Wing. Sierra Morgan Woolard. Curtis Edwin Yo. Glenn Emir Samudio. Edwin Zavala.
She got it somewhere close. Yeah. Don't do it in front of everybody. Yeah, you can stay You know me, I'm crazy. I like for them to get loud. They gotta go for the gauntlet.
Congratulations, class of 2025. Graduates, please rise. At this time,
Patience is a virtue. Drum roll. They all wait. I can see the last guy. He's running. He's waiting.
all right, we're ready. Graduates, please signify your certification for graduation by turning your tassels. Congratulations and welcome to the ranks of Corsicana High School alumni. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Where's your program?
Thank you.